Welcome into the channel, where today is going to be the first day I do a video on the newest display to the channel, which is the 65-inch LG C2. And I'll go ahead and card in the video where I talked about why I bought this TV and the primary use for it, and also the fun story surrounding how I got the TV. If you haven't checked out that video, hop over to that video real quick, check it out, come back and finish watching this one. But I must say, I thought my first bit of content on this TV would be something fun, something positive, but unfortunately, this first video is going to be about things that are negative. So let me kind of jump into what's going on. So from a picture quality standpoint, and I'm going to pull up this info on the screen here momentarily, but from a picture quality point of view here, I don't have much to complain about as far as the image clarity, the motion. You know, if you're new to my channel, I'll say this as well. Most of my content on this channel is surrounding my game room TV, which is a 77-inch LG C2. So you'll see a lot of videos about that TV. I have it pretty well dialed into how I like it. I've had it maybe, gosh, I might be coming up on a year for that now. I'm not sure, I'll have to check it out. But I have a lot of hours on that display. You know, really love it for gaming, etc. Anyway, this TV is, or this video is about the 65 C2 that you're looking at right now. And one of the things that I've noted right off is, if you've heard, there's things out there on the internet about the 65-inch panels the last couple of years having a different level of quality control than the 77. If you go online, if you're somebody who cares enough and you go online, like on the AVS forums, things like that, what you'll come across likely is that the 77-inch panel size typically has the best quality control out of all the sizes. I'm not sure why that is, but it does seem to play out that way, because my 77 C2 has never experienced the issues that I'm getting ready to dive into on this 65. And I've had it again probably 6 months to a year, and this one I've had for 1 month. So, by the way, that image in the background right there in the middle, is that a naked person laying on that brown blanket? Anyway, never noticed that before. Okay, so let's dive into what I'm encountering here. So what I'm getting into is, this is my bedroom TV. This is our bedroom TV. And for the most part, when I'm watching content in here, I have Bluetooth headphones on. I use a pair of Beats Studio, Beats Studio earbuds. I have them set up, connected to the TV. That way, if my wife is not watching TV with me, I don't have to bother her with the sound or anything. And we also have a newborn. I mean, he's a little over 2 months now, but you know, he still sleeps in here with us. So I'm trying not to disturb the baby as well as my wife when I'm watching content. And the fact that you can connect Bluetooth headphones to the TV is awesome. Okay, it's kind of a game changer for the bedroom setup. Anyhow, what I encountered from the first night of having this TV connected was an issue. And again, I don't have this issue on the 77 C2 in the game room, but what's going on is whenever I connect whenever the Bluetooth headphones connect, okay, a little pop-up shows up and it'll say like, hey, do you want to connect these earbuds, you know, instead of TV speaker? Once the earbuds are connected, the magic remote, this right here, okay, I'm going to go ahead and press and hold the button so it pops up here. So the magic remote here that's moving all over the screen, it goes away. And the only thing I can do when I press and hold the settings button, or just press the settings button, is get access to this over here. And what I mean by that is I have to use the arrow keys on the remote. See how I'm just using the arrow keys on that? And that same thing applies to any settings change. If I go deep into the settings, I have to use the arrow keys for everything. Okay, now that's a minor complaint. I'm not here to say that that's like, oh, you know, that's going to make me want to go and return this TV or anything like that. But I do notice that that doesn't play out the same way on the other one. So I'm not sure what the difference here is. They should be on the same processor, just different panel size, but you could see the Magic Remote here kind of floating around here in the background. That's weird. That's another thing. This is different as well. This doesn't happen on the other one. But the other issue, and this one's a much bigger issue for me. This is something that if it continues, I absolutely will exchange this TV. I'll return it and I'll go a different route. Is I started encountering this thing where when I'm moving the cursor, the Magic Remote across the screen, mind you, this is with the Bluetooth headphones off. Let me put that out there. I've turned off the Bluetooth headphones. They're not connected, so nothing should be interfering with anything. But anyway, whenever I'm like, you know, here, let me get it off this like ghost looking one. So like when I'm moving across the screen like this and I'm, you know, I'm in the settings, I'm in picture, advanced settings, you know, I'm just kind of messing around. All of a sudden it started feeling really laggy. Like even right now, it is not buttery smooth. It's better than it was, you know, not too long ago, because I've gone through and tried to fix this, but it's still not up to the caliber of quality of what I get on the game room version. And what I was being met with was I would get heavy lag. I'd be moving it like this, and it would be like going like this, you know, like real juddery. And then a message would pop up down here. And I apologize. If I can get it to do it again, I'll put it in the video. But a message would pop up down at the bottom saying, there's a disconnect or something like that with the Magic Remote. Please press and hold the home button and the settings button at the same time for 5 seconds and re-register the remote, okay? And I would do that. And I would have to repeat this process probably, you know, 5 or 6 times. I don't know how many times I had to do it, but finally, after however many times I did it, I went in, and after that last time I did it, I restarted the TV, and when it came back, the Magic Remote cursor was moving more freely like it is right now. So I'm not here to say that I fixed it, but I gotta tell you, I've had the other C2 for, again, I think probably coming up on 8, 9, 10 months, something like that. I've never once had to re-register that remote. I've never once encountered any lag, any problems, whether I have my Bluetooth headphones connected to the TV or whatever I'm doing. I'm playing, you know, I'm gaming. Obviously I have Bluetooth PlayStation 5 remotes and Xbox Series X remotes, things like that that are connected and should be causing interference. I've never once encountered an issue like I have with this TV. So I wanted to do a little update on this TV. I was hoping to have a better update to provide, like everything's going swimmingly, awesome TV. Again, if you haven't checked out that video, the story of how I came across this TV and the deal I got, I was thinking, man, I hit a home run with that. And I'm not here to say that maybe, you know, there's a reason why I got the deal that I got, because as you note in the video, it was brand new in the box, and the box had no cosmetic damage, nothing, never opened, that as far as I could tell, never opened or anything. So I literally think that if there is a problem with this TV, I may have just gotten a lemon, and I just may have gotten unlucky where I thought I was lucky with this TV. So, you know, but I tell you this story to pose a question for the chat, for the comments. Do you have an LG CX, C1, C2, or even a C3, and you've come across these frequency issues with the remote, or have you run across any issues where you have Bluetooth headphones on? Hell, a lot of people like to use the 42 and the 48 as a desktop setup for gaming and for, you know, laptop use and stuff. That means you're more than likely probably connecting a headset. Leave me a comment below. This isn't just exclusive to the 65. If you have another size and you connect Bluetooth headphones and all of a sudden your magic wand, air quotes, functionality of your remote goes away, leave me that comment below and let me know I'm not alone in that. But I do think it's strange that that occurs on this 65 version, but has never occurred on the 77. Did I just get really lucky with the 77 and it's like, it's broken the other way, meaning it's supposed to block that wand functionality and it doesn't? I don't know. But I'm really curious to know, do you have a CX to a C3 Magic Wand remote You connect Bluetooth items. Do you have any problems? And also, have you encountered that remote has lost stability? And again, if I can get it to replicate that again, I'm going to card that into this video somewhere, or put it in here so you could see what I'm talking about if you haven't encountered it. So anyway, rant video over. I'm heavily disappointed. I'm not going to immediately go in and try and exchange it. Number one, because it was literally the last one at that particular store I bought it from. But number two, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm well within my return window. At this particular store, you get 90 days on something like this. So I'm only like 30 days in or so, somewhere in that neighborhood. So I'm not ready to go and exchange it, you know, and do all that. But I am going to keep a close eye on it, because as great of a deal as I got, for me, it will not be worth it, the money I saved on it, if I have to deal with stupid little things like this. So that's all I have for this video. I appreciate you hanging out, watching the video. I appreciate all the community's feedback, the comments. I love them. So keep them coming. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. And if you're going to subscribe, you might as well hit the bell so you never miss a video, right? And until the next one.